So welcome everybody. I'm so glad you guys made to class today. I would like you to ask to use some props for the class today. So if you can take a couple of minutes and maybe run in your kitchen and grab some of these props. So first one is if you are in a carpet, this is only if you have a carpet in your house, I'd like you to have 2 plastic lids. And usually the cheaper kind of Tupperware works best, this kind of one, because we want to be able to slide underneath our feet. Okay, if you are in a hardwood floors, you can use your socks or just 2 pieces of like washcloths or kitchen cloths, whatever you have. Anything that you can put in the floor and kind of slide, that would be really, really nice to have. Okay, and if you don't have any of those props, you can still join to the exercise. And I'm not going to do a lot of things with the sliding, but I wanted to give you that option to have something a little different. And I love if you provide some feedback for Chris, letting us know if it worked or not. So if I can, continue to incorporate those in classes or not. Okay, so for today, we're going to start with something to slide. So you can use your socks or your plastics. I'm going to use cloths. And we're going to place underneath one foot, just the left foot to start. And you're going to take your hands onto your hips for a second. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, feel the ribs dropping down towards the hips. And your core begin to activate. Inhale deeply again. And exhale all the air down until the bottom of the pelvis, so you feel your belly lifting in and out. And one more breath in like that. Exhale all the air out. Good. Relaxing the shoulders. And that with the next inhale, lengthening the arms all the way up. Interlace through your palms and pressing your palms up towards the sky. Just taking a moment to lengthen your arms and exhale over to side, bending over to one side. And just breathing on one side of your waist, so the opening side. Good, and then inhale up and then exhale over to the opposite side. Just lengthening the spine and preparing the spine to move. And then inhale, come up again. Exhale, circle your hands back as big as you can, the movement. Inhale, lengthening all the way up. Exhale, arms back. Last one, inhale. Exhale, back. And then just give me a little shoulder roll and then take your hands to your hips. Now we're ready. We're going to take the so you're going to have your left foot and I'm going to take my right foot. So we're going to inhale, slide like this. And we're going to transfer the weight to the opposite leg and then pull the leg in. Okay, so inhale, slide, transfer, and pull. Slide, transfer the weight, and then pull. So that's more of a beginner version to transfer the weight. If you have knee problems, you want to be slow and careful. You're going to transfer the weight before you pull. Okay, if you're more intermediate, you can focus on just sliding as I'm doing right now. You're going to slide and you're going to pull like that. Okay, and if you're intermediate advanced and you want to add a little bit more core, you're going to take your hands up like this. We're going to do 10. So go at your own pace and do the modification that works best for your body. So notice how I'm keeping my chin in, my neck is long. And when my hips go back, I actually look down towards the ground. I'm not looking forward. Okay, so I'm allowing my neck to complete the movement of the spine. 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're breathing. Go at your own pace. So if you are still doing the modification number 1, maybe you're going to go a little slower and do a little bit less. That's okay. Go at your own pace. 9 and 10. Nice work. And then pause here for a second. And then now we're going to take our hands to the hips. Same foot. You're going to slide the foot back and then bring it back up to center. So you're coming to a little low lunge and then you pull the foot in. High lunge and then pull the foot in. Okay, so you want to make sure your knee stays micro bend from the back leg too. And you want your pelvis reaching down, the belly drawing in and out. Just do your best that you can. If you don't have the things to slide, You can just have one foot back like this, and you're just gonna bend and then lift, okay? So another modification. As you continue to breathe in and out here, really taking a moment to focus on the breath and the alignment of your hips and core. So we want nothing else to move, just the femur bone sliding back and forth. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. And then from here, we're gonna switch foot and go to the other foot. So again, modification number 1, you're gonna gently slide. My foot is turned out, my knee is containing my second toe. Transfer and then pull. Slide, transfer, and pull. So if you are, you know, more beginner, maybe this is the variation for you. Intermediate, you're just sliding and you're pulling. Sliding and pulling. And if you want to add the arms, we're going to start for 10 now. 9. Go at your own pace. You don't have to follow my pace. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's go back into hands to the hips. Knees are facing forward, hips are facing forward. You're going to slide and bend the knee and then come up. So now we're using quads and hamstrings. Before you're working the staggering inner thighs and hips, and now we're using quads and hamstrings. So watch the knee not to go too forward. Okay, try to keep a good alignment where the knee is more or less on top of the heel. So even if you have to do a smaller movement, okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it shouldn't have any pain or strain on your knees. Just do what it feels good in your body. I'm sure you can start feeling your heart maybe begin to beat a little bit. 7, 8, 9, slide at 10. Nice work. Then from here, just release your things to slide on the side. We don't need this for now. We're going to do a little bit of an arm series in the beginning of the class today. So we're going to start by taking the hands to the sides like this. And as we inhale, we're going to reach the arms out. And exhale, bend. And reach and bend. So as doing this, you're not going to feel like, oh, this is not doing much. But I want you to try to do without your neck muscles. Okay, so try to keep your chin back, your neck long. And it's not going to be long, and you're going to start to feel this in your arms and your shoulders. So breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now stay here. Open your foot a little bit wider so your feet are turned out a little bit. Okay, we're going to inhale, bend. As you bring your thumbs down to the ground, and you're gonna come into a plie like this, or second position. And then inhale, come up again. 1. So notice I'm turning my palms down and up, down and up. 3, 4, shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay up here. 10. Palms facing down and little pulses up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pump your arms like you're pumping something heavy. 2. Bend a little deeper. 1, and bring your hands forward and open up. Forward. When you open up, make sure the ribs stays in. Okay, inhale, close. 2, 3. Looks easy, but it's not, right? I'm sure that you're already getting a little bit of a sweat there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, breathe, 9, last one, 10, and we're gonna come up, take the hands over the head, exhale, bend, and bring it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last one, stay up here, bend your knees, and bring your arms back, and circle, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse, forward now, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good job. From here, we're gonna gently come up, release your hands, give yourself a little shake and walk your legs in. Okay, so you feel like you can shake your legs out. So we're gonna come into a squat position. Just watch me for a second. So I have my foot more than hip width apart. So it's like right underneath my hips, outer hips, okay? So at least 2 feet in between your hands, okay? In between your feet. And then as you come to sit down here, with your hands to your knees, just allow the weight to sink on your heels. Now as we inhale, lengthen your heart center forward and up. And exhale, you're gonna round your spine and touch your chin in. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. 2 more. And round. Last one. And round. Nice. Now stay there. Keep lengthening for the neck. Okay, keep seated. Stay strong for your glutes, your legs. And then bring your hands like you're gonna punch. Okay, so my hands on my side. We're gonna punch the right hand and the left arm back and back to your center. Stand, center, punch, center. 3, sit down lower. 4, keep your belly in as much as you can. 5, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. Take your arms back and pump up with your palms facing up. Chin in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And inhale, come all the way up this time. Lengthen your spine, interlace for your hands if you like. Press your palms up to the sky. Take a deep inhale, side bending over to one side again. Deep exhale over to the other side. Nice work, and we're gonna roll down. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and take your chin in and kind of now wave like a waterfall. Just roll down to your legs. Let your body be heavy, bend your knees, fingertips to the ground, and just kind of give a little shake back and forth, nod yes with your head, just releasing the energy into the ground. Good, and we're gonna walk forward. So take your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming to your first plank of the day. Let's reach the heels back and your chest forward. Okay, keep your shoulders on top of the wrist. Press into your 10 fingers, not so much the bottom of the wrist, but more your second knuckle and your 10 fingers into the ground. Like you're a little cat and you're really pressing into your fingers. Okay, and then take your knees to the ground. Good, shift your hips back, inhale. Good, lengthen your spine, take a breath. Deep breath out. Last breath in. Deep breath out. Nice. Come back to your center. So in beginner version, you're gonna walk your knees back. So notice my hips are in front of my knees. So I'm not here. I'm actually shifting my weight forward. And what happens here when you shift is that your pelvis is gonna wanna do this. So curl the pelvis in more. Shift the weight forward, shoulders back, and we're gonna bend the elbows just a little bit, pointing back, and then press up. So this is the beginner variation, okay? And I'm gonna stick with the beginner variation. In intermediate, you can have your knees off the ground, like this. Okay, I like to warm up my shoulders before I go with my knees up. So I'm gonna keep my knees down today. Let's go for 5, 4, belly in, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now tuck your toes and lift your kneecaps again. Make sure you're parallel to the ground so your booty's not high and it's not too low. Just parallel. Scoop the belly in. Walk your hands back. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knees here. And then begin to roll up slowly. All the way up. Take your hands forward and up for 1. Exhale, chin to your chest. Round your spine. I'm going to do 5 more push-ups. Walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beginner's knees to the ground. And bend your elbows. 5. And press up. Make sure you have good form. So notice I'm not going all the way down. Don't worry. Don't go so deep. Okay, you're still warming up with the shoulders. Less is more. 2, 1. Lift your hips and walk your hands back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Round your spine and roll up. Arms forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, chin to your chest. Empty your lung and round your spine. Walk your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees down if you like. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. That's great, guys. Now this time, let's come into child's pose for a second. Good. Just stretch it out. Walk your hands over to your left. Just for a second. Take a deep breath in. And then walk your hands over to your right. And stretch it out. Nice. And then come back to your center. So now the wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Scoop your belly muscles in and up, keep your shoulders back, okay? So from here, we're gonna take the left leg back first, and then you're gonna lift up your right knee off the ground, okay? And you're gonna hold for 4. If you're a beginner, you can keep your knee down. 3, left knee down if you're a beginner. 2, 1, switch. So beginner, you can have your knees down, and you're just lifting one knee to your chest. Intermediate, leg straight, right leg straight, left knee in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's just walk. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Take your knees down to the ground again. Shift your hips back for a little bit of a rest. Good. And we're going to come forward with our feet. So go ahead and take your legs forward for a second. So we're going to do a little core session. Okay. And if you like these sliding exercises, I have a lot of sliding exercise, but I'm uncertain that if you guys can do that at home. So if you are interested in having more of that, let me know on the chat box for Chris, okay? Later. Otherwise, your heels together, arms forward, shoulders back. On the exhale, curl your spine. So you're looking to a C shape, and you're looking towards your navel, look towards your stomach. And then pulling the zipper up, shoulders back, begin to roll down with control your spine. Then inhale, reach your arms up and over. Keep your head pressing down, your shoulders down. And exhale, lift your arms up to the sky, chin in, curl up, and you can use your hands behind your knees or roll forward again. Try not to get the foot off the ground. Go, inhale, lengthen up, shoulders back. Exhale, C shape, scoop your tail under. Keep your shoulders back, roll each vertebra down into the ground. Inhale, over. Exhale, lift. Scoop the belly. Reaching forward. Good. Now we're going to go to our hundreds. Inhale here. Exhale, C shape. Curl the pelvis. Scoop the belly. Roll down halfway. And you can take your foot up. Beginners, you can keep your head down and pump the arms like this. Or you can lift your head, look towards the navel. Or you can extend your legs 60 degrees for intermediate. Or lower, a little bit more advanced. Okay, heels together. Toes thumbed out, turned out. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you like to work with your legs a little bit lower like me, make sure that your back staying flat to the ground and you're not arching your back. Okay, in any moment. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. If you're tired, just bend your knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. No tension on the neck. Exhale. Shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your head down. Knees in. Just relax your head. And exhale it all the air out. Empty your lungs. Good. Then take your foot to the ground and take a moment to press down through your head. And gently turn your head over to your left shoulder. And then as you press down, turn your head over to your right shoulder. And make sure there's no tension on your neck. Inhale, push down. Turn your head to your left. And pressing down as you turn your head to your right. Nice work. And then come back to your center. Then from here, guys, we're going to go to roll up. So again, beginners, you have the option to have your knees bent. And as we inhale, start with the arms up, shoulders down. Inhale here, exhale to curl your head, reaching forward. And you can grab the back of your knees. Or you keep reaching forward and roll up. Inhale, lift up. Intermediate, your legs can be straight, okay? And then exhale, scoop your tailbone and roll down. So beginner, knee bend, intermediate, legs straight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull your stomach back and reach. Pull the lower belly in and roll down. 1, or this is 2 actually. And inhale up. And exhale, lower down. 3. And inhale, reaching up. And exhale, rolling down. 4. And inhale, reaching up. Exhale, rolling down. 5. 1 more. Inhale, up. Good. Exhale, make sure you got space because now when you roll down, we're going to take the legs up to this side. Okay, so beginner version, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to try to lift your seat, your tailbone off the ground. You might not lift that high. I'm just exaggerating so you can see the movement. It might be really small, like a little curl. You might not even lift a lot. That's okay. Just work at your level and do what you can. Sometimes the smaller curls helps you to open the vertebra even better than the big movement. Okay, so you can stay small. Intermediate, you know, your legs go back. Use your glutes. So I'm squeezing my glutes up and roll the back of the heart down, middle, and then low back to the ground with control. Legs go 60 degrees, and then as we inhale, we roll back again. Squeeze your glutes, roll the back of your heart down first, draw your belly in, middle of your back, and then low back to the ground. Good. Do what you can, little or all the way back. Now, advance, your foot is going to come to the ground. I don't have space, but you could. And then roll down again halfway. Okay, just make sure you're looking straight up to the sky. Okay, 3. And rolling down. 2 more, guys. Inhale, up and over. 4. And then roll down. Good. The last one. Take your time. 5. Shoulders down. Scoop your belly in more. Squeeze the glutes and lower down each vertebrae. Now take the left leg down, but keep your right leg up. Okay? So as you come with the right leg up, we're going to create a circle. First, externally rotate the right leg. So I'm turning out. Keep your right hip long. So if you have a lot of flexibility, your leg want to come up. Bring it down a little bit so it's aligned with your hip. Okay? Heel to the hip. Now bring the right leg to your left. Down, right, inhale 1. Left, down, right, inhale 2. Left, down, right, inhale 3. Circle. Down, right, inhale 4. left, down, right, inhale, reverse, right, down, left, inhale, 1, right, down, left, 2. Exhale, circle, inhale, center. Exhale, 4, last one, 5. Now grab the back of your leg, just give a little pull so you feel this stretch. Elongate your neck, your shoulders, and you can flex your foot. So you intensify that stretch a little bit. And then you point your toes. And then you flex your feet. And then you point your toes. And you flex and stay here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take the right leg long down. Pull the left leg up. Make sure the left hip stays long. Heel to hip. And my leg is turned out. Okay? Scoop the belly. Let's take to the right. Down, left, inhale, 1. Right. Down, left, inhale, 2. Exhale, circle. Inhale, 3. Exhale, circle. Inhale, 4. 5. Let's reverse. 5. 4. 3. Exhale. Control 2. Last one. No movement on the rest of the body. Good. Pull the leg towards you. Flex your heel and point your toes. Flex and point. Flex and point. And let's take the legs down. Reach arms up, rolling like a ball. Ready? Inhale, exhale, curl up. Scoop the belly and bring your heels in. So when you come up, your heels are close to your seat bones. You're curled up in a C shape. I'm pulling my lower belly in. And I'm allowing some space between my knees and my shoulders. But I'm trying to keep my heel close to myself. Okay, take a deep inhale. But don't let your heels come up. Keep it in. Exhale, pull back. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Last one. Inhale up, stay. Take the left leg straight, shoulders down. Hold the lower belly in and start lowering each vertebra down. Pull, pull, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, single leg straight. If your head is tired, bring your head down. Take your legs a little higher. Keep going. Last 3. Or head up if you can. 2. Look towards your navel. 1. Legs together. Good. Inhale, curl. Tight little bow. Exhale, extend. Legs and arms. Inhale, bring it in. If your head is tired, you can bring it down. Exhale, lift up. Head, arms, and feet. Inhale, bring it in. If your head can stay down, leg up, go ahead. Intermediate version, your arms go over your head. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend the arms over the head. Last 3. Exhale. And 2. Exhale. Last 1. Exhale, stay strong. Right leg up. If you need a break, bring your head down. Otherwise, curl up and pull. So your head can stay down if you're tired. Like this. It's okay. Don't tense your neck. Use your core to bring yourself up. So your neck is actually relaxed. And you're just switching the legs for Caesar. Inhale for 2. Switch. Last 1. And switch. Legs together. Arms behind your head. Flex your foot. Lower down. Point and lift up. Only 5. Flex and lower a little bit. Point and lift up 90. So intermediate. Relax your head onto your hands. And do a smaller movement. Don't let your pelvis roll. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to go down a little bit to intermediate. Beginner, small. Okay? Intermediate, bigger. Last 2. Last 1. Nice work. Bring your head down. Bend your knees and relax down for a second. Whew. Just relax. Good job. So from here, take your arms to your side. And then let your pelvis actually arch your back. Let your pelvis roll forward. So I'm actually arching my back a little bit. And now exhale, curl the pelvis. So I'm
pushing my low back into the ground, and I'm curling the pelvis. Inhale, press forward, arch the back. Exhale, curl the pelvis. One more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, curl. Now, stay curled, pressing to make sure your heels are underneath the knees and your foot are hip width apart or a little bit closer. And you're squeezing in your thighs. So curl the pelvis and lift up into a bridge. Look straight up to the ceiling. Press your shoulders down and the four corners of your foot. Hug the inner thighs for 5. And open. Squeeze 4. Open. Squeeze 3. And 2. Now stay squeezing for the inner thighs. Lift your right leg 45 degrees. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Lift up your pelvis. Left foot. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Lift your hips up. Good. And let's bring your hips down a little bit and then up for 10. Down a little bit and up. 8. Down, up. Keep your ribs in. Down, up. Down, up. Keep going. 6. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Hold up there. Good. Lift your heels up. Push down. Heels up. Push your heels down. Heels up. Push your heels down. 3, down. 2, down. Last 1. Stay up. Go for a little run. So right heel down and switch. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left. 1 down, 1 up. Keep going. 2, 1. Nice work. Lift it up. Roll down each vertebra slowly to the ground. And you're going to feel this on your hamstrings probably. So go ahead and stretch your legs out for a second. Give yourself a little bit of a shake. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good work. Bend your knees one more time. We're going to alternate so you don't get too tired. So we're going to take the hands behind the head. We're going to go for a crisscross. Okay, so we're going to start beginner version. Exhale to curl up. Look towards the navel. Then you're going to lift your left knee up and take the right shoulder to the left knee. So don't think of the elbow, think of the shoulder. And then come down and then switch. Actually, I don't even want you to come down. Just switch your legs. Stay up. And switch. And switch. Shoulder to your knee. Try to get your shoulder as close as you can to your knee. And switch. And 3. And switch. And 2. And switch. Last 1. Now inhale, come down for a second. I'm going to show the intermediate version. If you're a beginner, you're going to repeat what we just done. Intermediate, you're going to extend the right leg when you bend to the left, like this. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Bring your legs up to tabletop. And you're going to extend one leg as you twist. 1. Stay up and twist. And 2. And twist. And 3. And twist. Notice that my extended leg is staying above my hip. Okay, I could lower all the way down, but I don't want to do that. Stay with the leg above the hip so your back doesn't arch. Last 2. Last 1. And bring it down. Nice work, guys. We're going to come back to our bridge. So take your legs down one more time. Just one more set, and then we're done with this, okay? Heels underneath the knees. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Hold your stomach in. Feel the perineal muscles in and up. And then when you're ready, curl the pelvis and bring your pelvis up. Back into your bridge. I'm going to ask you to press your elbows down, bend your elbows, and take your fingers up. So my fingers are up, my shoulders are down, and my triceps are pressing down. Okay, now walk your foot a little bit closer in if you need to more control. Squeeze the legs to your center. Hold the lower belly in, rib to hip connection. Look straight up to the ceiling. Push your head and shoulders down and the four corners of your foot. We're going to lift the right leg up. Ready? Inhale, lift your right knee in and right leg up. You're going to flex your foot. If you're a beginner, you might just keep your knee bent and stay here. Or intermediate, you're going to roll down with your right leg, point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift. That's too much for beginners. Just keep your foot down. It's okay. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's switch. Take your leg down. Brush your heel back. Lift your hips up again. Push your head, shoulders down, lift your hip. Inhale, left knee in and extend. Flex your foot, lower down. Point, lift. 1. Flex, lower. Point, lift. 2. Use your hand to hold your hips if you need support. 4, 5. Bring it down. Bend your knee. Lift your hips up. Roll down each vertebra. You're done. Good job. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Nice work. So from here, we're going to go ahead and extend the left leg. Hold the right knee in for a little bit of a stretch. And we're going to twist. So you're going to bring your knee, your right knee, to your left. With your left hand to your left. Keep your right shoulder down and look over to your right shoulder. Take 3 breaths. 1. And 3. And then inhale and come back to your center when you're ready. And we're going to switch sides. Pull the knee in first. And then go ahead and release. Take the left knee in. Hold it in. Hold here. Hold for 3. Push the right heel and pull the left knee. Just stretch your back. 2, 3. And now we're going to twist. Left knee to your right. Left hand can open up. Keep your shoulders down. As you twist, you can look over to the left hand. You can close your eyes if you prefer. And take 3 breaths. 1. 2. And 3. Nice work. Coming back to your center. Again, hugging the knees in. We're going to roll up, guys. But just take a moment to push the hamstrings forward and keep your arms straight. Lift your head up and then roll up. Don't let your foot touch the ground. Stay up with your knees here, shoulders back, inhale. And exhale, roll into your sacrum. So you're opening up. Inhale, bring it in. And then exhale, open. 2. If you feel like you can have your hands out without damaging your back, go ahead. 3. Inhale. 4. Nice work. And then 5. Good. And then inhale, bring it up again. Find your boat pose. Lift your chest up. And you can keep your foot up or your hands to your side or your legs lifted. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then bring your one leg in front of the other like this. And side bend the spine over to one side. Just so we clear the spine. Good. And then inhale up and over to the opposite side. Nice work. And we're going to go into our extensions today. So we are twisting, extending the spine, and doing everything we can in our spine. So let's come over to our bellies. And as you come over to your belly for a segment, just take a moment to sit up so your body's long, your heels are back, your hair is out of the way, and your hands are underneath the forehead. So I'm going to rest my head onto my hands. Okay, so as you come to relax here, take a moment to push down through the tops of your foot. And you're going to see my kneecaps are not touching the ground. As I'm pressing down from my foot, my kneecaps lift up. Okay, from here, push the hips down. Take a deep inhale, lift your lower belly, and then lengthen your heart forward, forward, and up. And I don't worry about how high you get it. I just want it to get longer. And bring it down. Push down to the hips, lift your belly, and inhale, lengthen forward. And then exhale down. 2 more. Press down your foot, hips, inhale, lift up, lower belly in. And exhale, we're going to hold the last one. Push down the foot, push down the hips, lift the belly, and inhale. Now open the elbows and arms to your sides, and then reach your hands forward and pull it back. 1, reach, pull back. 2, and reach, pull back. 3, last 1, 4, Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, curl up a little more. Lengthen your head. And then exhale, gently bring it down to the ground. Nice. Then from here, go ahead and slide your elbows underneath the shoulders. Scoop your belly in and take your heart forward. Okay, so you're gonna squeeze for 1, your left knee in, squeeze 2, and a push for 3. It's a squeeze, and a push. Now don't let your pelvis move. You really gotta focus here. Concentration of pushing the pelvis down, lengthening the heart more forward. I'm not collapsing here like this. Okay, I'm pushing down, staying lift up. And it's a squeeze, and a push. Squeeze, and a push. 2, 3. So this is called the quad lengthening. We're actually lengthening, stretching the quads as we engage in the back of the legs. Good, and now take your hands to your back and your fingertips are pointing down. Press down through your foot and hip. Inhale, reach your heart forward and up. Palms facing the body as you lengthen up. And then exhale, lower. 1. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, so you squeeze in the shoulder blades in your back. Press down your hips. Lift your belly. Inhale, lift up. Now stay there. Take your foot off the ground and swing your arms all the way forward. And go ahead up and down with your hands and feet. Beginners, you can keep your hands to the ground and just do your feet like I'm doing here. Intermediate, hands and feet. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up. Exhale into child's pose. Good work, everybody. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Just relax for a second. One more deep breath in. And let's come into a downward dog position. So we're going to tuck the toes for a second and lift the hips up. Just give a little stretching here. You can pedal your foot. I like bending one knee and extending the opposite leg. And then switching. Keep your ribs in. Just pedal in and out. Stretching your back, resting your hands. And 3 more slow, deep breaths. If you like, you can stay still. Push both heels down. Keep your foot hip width apart. Keep your shoulders wide, your collarbones broad. And your chin into your chest, so my neck is staying long. There is no wrinkles through the top of my neck or shoulders. Last breath in. Good job. And then take your knees to the ground one more time. And then here, make sure your wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. And we're going to just alternate. So the left leg goes back, scoop the belly in, take the right hand and you're going to lift, and then lower. 1, lift and lower. 2, lift and lower. 3, keep your belly in so everything is hugging in. My center. 4, last one, stay up there, hold. And we're going to challenge your torso by opening the leg and the arm and then bring it back to your center. Nothing else move. Just leg and arm and bring it back. Try not to move your shoulders or your hips. 3, 4, hugging the center. Last one. 5, that's it. Hold. And let's switch. Bring it down. Let's go the opposite leg and the opposite arm. So keep your shoulders back first. And as you inhale, you're going to lift. Keep your pelvis level. And exhale, touch the ground. Lift and touch. 3, touch. 4, touch. Last one, hold here. Lengthen and open up to your side and bring it in. 1, open. 2, 3, 4. Stay up there. Hold. Shoulders down and back. 3, 2, 1. And alternate. Opposite hand. And walking for 5. And switch. Keep your belly in. Don't worry about how high your leg gets. I'm not interested in keeping your leg really high so your pelvis come out of alignment. So keep your pelvis steady. Only lift as high as your pelvis can maintain steady. 2, switch, last one, 1. Chin in, good job. And from here, take your hips back, downward dog, and we're gonna walk our hands to our feet. Go ahead, 1, 2, 3, walk back, let go of your head. Find a stretch on your back here. If you like, you can interlace your hands around your elbows and move side to side. I like taking the tops of my hands back. If you're more flexible, you can bend your knees and relax the top of your hands down and the palms up like this. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, or fingertips to the ground, whatever you can reach. Now let's roll up slowly, push down through your foot, and roll up slowly, taking your hands forward and up as we inhale, and hands back to your center and down. Good. So from here, we're going to gently take a little quick stretch. So if you have a wall or a chair that you can place your hand if you need some support, feel free to touch something. We're going to take the left leg and place on the right ankle. And notice how my foot is flexed and off my leg. I don't want to see the foot like this. It's the ankle, okay? So I'm bending my inner thighs a little bit, and I'm gonna sit back, kind of like reaching my hands forward for support. My weight is on my heel, and just hold here for 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna switch up, so take inhale. Again, option to hold something if you need support with your balance. Then lift up your right foot, take the right ankle to your thigh, externally rotating the thigh. My foot is flexed before I sit my weight back. Inhale for 3, relax the shoulders, 2, and 1. And then inhale, come back all the way up, and exhale. And namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Good work. Keep it up. Stay healthy. Keep it up. And I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for coming. Namaste. I hope to see you again.
Thanks, Hanne.